So Michael, just first off today, you've seen your team in action now for 3 games, obviously having the Champions League before the domestic season started. Just how beneficial was that going into this Ninja A-League season?
Yeah, it was an excellent pre-season. To be able to go away for 12 days and spend time together, play competitive matches, it was an exciting time, obviously being in the Asian Champions League, but more so being away as a group. For me as a new coach, getting to know the players, integrating the 6 new ones that we had at that stage. So yeah, it was a really invaluable sort of pre-season camp, you could say. That was excellent preparations for leading into this week.
And kind of having that trip, I guess it's almost broken your pre-season up into 2 separate phases. Just how have those last few weeks been since you've returned from Thailand, building up to the season?
Yeah, look, we started with our first conditioning cycle to prepare ourselves for those 3 matches in Thailand. That went very well for us, and now we gave the girls probably a 4 or 5 days recovery post that, and then again we've slowly built up to make sure the girls are 100% ready to go on Sunday. So overall, it's been an excellent few months, and yeah, just looking forward to it.
Obviously, there's always a lot of excitement going into a new season. Just what's the vibe been like around the group, and just how excited are all the girls just to rip into it and get back into things this weekend?
Yeah, I think training's been excellent this week. The girls are a great bunch. We've got a lot of leadership, a lot of quality amongst the group. And yeah, a few selection headaches for me, which is excellent. But everyone's fighting for their spot, and we're looking forward to Sunday.
And you mentioned a little bit about leadership just then, saw that you named a leadership group this week. Can you just tell us about the names in there and why you've decided to go with those players?
Look, Stoddy was a clear standout. She was the captain last season as well. And for me, she's been a great support personally ever since I signed for the club, on and off the pitch. So that was a clear leader that would continue. And then with the leadership group with Taylor, Minnie and Bubs, that was voted by the players. So they were able to vote for a 3-2-1 for the 3 extra leaders in the leadership group. So the players decided that, and I think they decided very well.
So it's Perth up first this weekend, of course. Just what kind of a game are you expecting to see come Sunday, and what do you do to make sure you get off to the season with a winning start?
I think I haven't seen too much of them, to be fair. We got some footage of one of their pre-season matches. New coach that's come into the league as well, similar to myself. And they got a lot of new players that they've signed. So not sure exactly what to expect, but that's some of the things that we've been preparing for. So we've prepared really well on ourselves, and we are able to adapt to different formations that teams are going to throw at us throughout the course of the year. So whatever they decide to do in the first few minutes, we'll be able to adapt.
So you welcomed a new signing into the squad this week with Catherine Harvey. Just how she settled in, obviously very early stages with her, but just what kind of a role do you expect her to be able to play on the weekend, given she's just arrived?
Yeah, she's actually, for the first time, making the big trip to Oz. You never quite know how long a player is going to take to settle in, but within the first few days, she recovered well. She got into really good sleep patterns and has been training great the last few days. So she's putting her hand up for selection. She'll be part of the match day squad. How many minutes she's going to play, we're yet to determine. We still got another training session tomorrow, but so far she's looking good, ready to go. So becomes another valuable member in our attacking line that can score some goals for us.
And of course, it's always a big benefit to be able to start the season at home in front of the home fans. You must just be really excited, obviously having had a few games, but overseas, you must be really excited to be able to play in front of the City fans, just kick off the season at home.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've had a great pre-season. We're looking forward to the start of the season. We've got big goals internally, what we want to achieve. And I think moving into round 1 is always that buzz and excitement. Me personally, my first match in the A-League W, so looking forward to that on a personal note as well. And definitely, like you said, being at home, we want to make sure we entertain and win some football matches.
And just last one before I let you go, you mentioned Catherine adding another option to really what is a stacked attack. You know, you got the likes of Lourdes Bosch, who scored 3 in Thailand, Mariana Speckmeyer scored 3 as well, Policina was on the score sheet as well. It must just be really nice to have those kind of selection headaches going into the start of the season.
Yeah, definitely. And I think our squad and majority of the squad was either re-signed or the players were brought in prior to me coming on board. I think the management have done an excellent job in having a good blend of senior players with some youth players and with some established players. So, and good versatility. I think that's the key. We have some different players, not just all the same, especially in our attacking line. And I think that was one of the things they wanted to do when they recruited for this coming season, to be able to give me and the team some versatility with different attackers that have different weapons. So, yeah, depending on the match, we might throw some different players in at different moments. But overall, very excited, and hopefully we can entertain and score a lot of goals.
Yeah. Thanks for your time and all the best on Sunday.
Thanks, mate.